Hello everyone, so it is the weekly news update. It's Saturday, hope you're doing well, hope you've all had a good week. Yeah, we've had a good week. And yeah, I want to kind of keep the structure, so we're going to go over national news, local, and then VCC Homes news. Let's just go for it. I guess it's coming, no particular order, but I don't know if you guys saw, the Welsh Government has extended the notice period to 6 months with immediate effect. So if you wanted to serve a Section 21 notice to one of your tenants, if you needed to, get your property back, you've got to give them 6 months notice now. That's a long time. It's 3 months at the moment in the UK, in England. Yeah, I just thought that was a mega move, isn't it? It's obviously to delay people that are in trouble being evicted and delay homelessness and stuff like that. But bold moves. How would you fare if that came to England? Interesting. Right, planning. I don't know if people saw this as well. This is fairly relevant to us and I guess any developers or anyone wanting to do any home improvements. On the 21st of July, which was Tuesday, the Housing Secretary has announced new rules that homeowners will be able to add up to 2 additional stories to properties to create new homes or more living space through a fast-track approval process. So I think that's coming into effect in September, and it's basically to speed or expedite the process without having to go to full planning permission, I believe. Or a full application when you're wanting to demolish or rebuild unused buildings. So that would be great in London, where space is obviously a bit of a premium. Obviously going up rather than out is great. So actually, I don't know if you know, I was just skittering around a bit. Alicia and I have bought our own house for us to live in for a change. Yesterday we completed, so we'll be doing a 2-story extension, so hopefully this may apply to us as well. So I found that quite interesting. So have you got any developments going on? That's an interesting article. Right, on Monday 20th of July, the government asked the industry to comment on a draft code of practice. So they're looking for feedback over everything on the industry. So I don't know, we're going to jump around a bit, but I don't know if you've heard of ROPA, which is the regulation of property agents. So coming, at some point in the future, the whole industry will be regulated. So everyone will need to have a minimum level 3 qualification, which is what I currently have at the moment and what we're training our staff to have. But I believe all staff members will need level 3. Directors will need level 4, I believe. Obviously, there's nothing set in stone yet. But it's really, really interesting. And I think great. I mean, we obviously don't need to be ILO accredited, but we are. So getting everyone on the same standard will only raise the industry standards, which is something I sort of highly advocate, and I think it's really good. So it'll get rid of people that aren't doing things properly, and hopefully, if you're a customer that's ever been burnt by a bad agent or anything like that, then hopefully this will lessen that. Obviously people make mistakes and whatnot, but if you're trained to the high standards and you've got a really good understanding of law and all that sort of stuff, then I think it can only be good, can't it? So coming back to this article, it's pretty much for sales and lettings. All that good stuff. Obviously CPD points. So I think that's really good. Right, I don't know if you saw this on Monday as well. The government bill on building safety has been published. So essentially, obviously what with Grenfell and the fire and whatnot, I think this bill is to improve the safety standards of buildings. So the way I read this article was that if you live in a block of flats and you're not happy with how it's being managed at the moment, you can complain a lot quicker and get things done and have more power to challenge inaction from building owners, if that makes sense. So again, we learn, don't we, from when things go wrong. How can we improve and what can we do to improve? And I think stuff like this is really good. So it sort of makes me proud to be in the letting age. I know there's a lot of change in regulation, but obviously I think it is all for the better. I found that quite interesting. Little things like that is interesting to me. And I found this on the Property Industry Eye. The pandemic pushes Help to Buy sales down. So the statistics show that the coronavirus pandemic hit Help to Buy sales in the first quarter of 2020, falling 9% annually. So there's less people using the Help to Buy scheme, which is where the government put in 15% of your deposit and you put in 5%. Obviously, yeah, people haven't been buying, have they? But talking, there's been a bit of a spike, I hear. A bit of a spike in house price sales. I think there's been a bit of pent-up demand. Obviously, with the stamp duty now going, I think people are trying to rush to either buy or sell property. So I've heard that, house prices sort of gone up a little bit now. I've also heard, we did a viewing on a house that we potentially buying for a client the other week, last weekend. At some point. And they've had a lot of mortgages refused, even though they had the offers and stuff like that. We personally had our mortgage refused, not sure why. So I'm sort of a little bit dubious as to will people be lending and all these inflated house prices. It's just a bit of a crazy time, really. So going off on one, we live in a flat currently and we are going to rent it out, and Alicia and I have been Alicia mainly, she's sort of saying, well, should we sell it now because we'll probably get the highest price for a long time and blah 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 blah. But my massive concern is that, all right, well, we could go down that road for 2 months and then all be going great, and then the buyer has to pull out because they don't get a mortgage or anything like that. So we're potentially looking to refinance it, pull out the equity that we have in it, keep it, pull out some money, best of both worlds. And but I'm going off on one now. But it'd be interesting to hear how you're finding house buy. Are you buying any houses at the moment? Are you trying to sell any? Let me know down below. In general, in Crawley, so this week I have sold 2 rooms. So 2 people have taken rooms on Monday, moved in on Wednesday and Saturday, so that's fantastic. Interestingly, actually, it was the first time we've had success with Facebook adverts. So usually we don't get haven't been getting high quality leads from them, but I've always known and always suspected that we'd get a younger generation through there, and lo and behold, we have got 21 and 22 year olds that have taken it. So I guess that kind of proves my theory, and we are sort of pushing the Facebook adverts quite a lot now, as well as spare room, and another thing that I'll go into later on the VCC Homes update. But that's really good. So and I've been doing quite a few viewings this week as well, so it's really picked up in terms of viewings. It's like buses. So last week was very quiet. This week has been mental. I don't know if people are starting to gear up. It's coming towards the end of July now. People are getting back to work in August, September time, so there's a flurry of activity. The local market for lettings has picked up. And that's really all I've got on the local letting side of things for now. Talking about VC Homes, a little update for us. I hope you've all been looking at my social media stuff. I've been trying to post something every single day. So we did a video, me and Alicia, on keyless locks for HMOs this week. I found this quite interesting, actually. How much have you saved from working from home? I don't know if you can see here. In the southeast, £46. Oh, it's changed. There's just an interesting article here. So instead of like commuting to work and all that sort of stuff, the UK on average is spending about £45 a week on commuting. So they've been saving a fair amount, as well as time. The average commute in the UK is 59 minutes, about an hour. Which sounds about right, yeah. So we published that, and I found that interesting. And there's just various little updates. If you check out our Facebook page, which is where I'm mostly mostly where I'm posting. We've been posting content every day, trying to pump out as much as I can for you. There you go, all that sort of stuff. And we had some really good feedback, actually. If you look at our quarterly reports, flawless online paperwork, quick and easy, brilliant house, friendly people, awesome, no issues at all, very digital, very convenient digital system, great, easy, slick and friendly, straightforward, very positive, great. That is all genuine feedback from our housemates. So thank you very much if you're watching, I appreciate it. Haven't had any negative comments so far. I'm sure there is. I'm sure we could do things better because no one's perfect. But I really appreciate all these great comments and feedback. Also, it's here, look, would you find it useful if we provided this? A stocked fridge. I found that hilarious. Interesting. But check out our VC Homes social media page, which is probably where you're seeing this as well if you're not on YouTube or Facebook. But yes, VC Homes, we've bought Zoopla this week, so we're now on Zoopla. Obviously, Rightmove, there's been a big thing in the whole property industry about Rightmove and how their prices are so expensive, and all of my contacts up and down the country have all come off Rightmove and are on Zoopla now. So I'm really part of that. I like to be part of that. I want to be a bit disruptive. I'd like to think that Rightmove will be knocked down a peg a little bit, and a lot more people will be using Zoopla. So once people see that, hey, this is on Zoopla but it's not on Rightmove, people will check Zoopla a lot more rather than going straight to Rightmove. So yeah, I think that's a really positive move. So we're now on Zoopla. So we've got 3 marketing channels mainly now: Facebook, Spare Room, Zoopla. So that's really good. Like I said, we've already had success with our Facebook adverts, so that's been fantastic. So we'll keep getting them pushed out. And yeah, we've got 3 new HMOs coming all at the same time. So we've got 3 6-bed properties. So yeah, another 18 rooms coming within the next, literally by next week. They're all pretty much ready to rock and roll. So we have got a super busy week. We've got to get in there. I've got to do inventory for the whole house. We've got to go and stage, do pictures and videos for 2 of the properties, which is going to take a while. So Alicia and myself, we need to go and get all of the staging stuff and get everything ready and prep. So I know it doesn't sound like too much, but even just getting the house ready is a lot, and then probably going to take a whole day at least to get pictures and videos and stuff, and then obviously get the adverts out, get the video edited up and all that good stuff. One of our clients is doing their own staging and pictures for one of the properties, so that'll be interesting. But we need to go and do our own filming anyway for our other company's YouTube channel. So yeah, super busy. I cannot complain. 3 HMOs coming live. I've already sold one of the rooms, even though we haven't got the advert up, but I'm obviously showing people that inquire if I don't have something that's right for them currently. I say, hey, look at this. So yeah, that's really good. So they want to move in on the 1st, so that's a quick turnaround. So this time next week we've sold one of the rooms. What else? That's it. We've got to plan it. So that's what me and Alicia are going to be doing now. Going home, planning, making sure we're meticulously on it, getting them live. Alicia goes away with the kids on the 4th of August, so she's leaving me for a good week and a half, which is going to be fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to hold the fort here. So I need her to make, I need to make sure these properties are staged and whatnot, because she does all that interior designing type stuff. So as well as that, I need to do our own flat, get the pictures up and live to rent that. So I've got to get that staged as such, but that's fairly easy. We just need to clear some of our rubbish out of the house and then just do pictures for that. So extremely busy, but yeah, it's going really well. So that is it. That's my weekly news update for this week. I hope you're all well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Make sure you do leave a comment if you want to have a discussion about anything I've spoken about. But yeah, I hope you're all well. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.